Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, perfect. Let's kick it off. A huge welcome to the Tezos Hackathon hosted by Encode Club. I am Jake. I am the program manager for the hackathon. So I'll be kind of your point of contact whenever needs be. Our whole team will be working around making sure the program runs smoothly and runs as efficiently as possible. We're really excited to be partnering with Tezos. It's going to be an unbelievable event, an unbelievable program, an unbelievable couple of weeks. So first of all, a huge welcome to the Tezos ecosystem and the family, and a huge welcome to Encode, and then obviously a huge welcome to you, the hackers that are going to make this event and the whole program so special. Kind of a running of today. I'm going to kind of go through a couple slides and give you as broad as a picture as possible to what is going to kind of be the running of the process for the next 4 weeks, and the finale that happens after the 4 weeks. And then I'll probably hand over to Jantine from Tezos, and she'll say a couple words, and then we'll hop back onto me, and we will keep on talking about. You can ask as many questions as you want. I'm here to answer and here to just create some clarity for you. So starting straight away, what is the Tezos Hackathon? It's a 4-week hackathon to build a blockchain project. And this is your chance to build on Tezos, to build some awesome projects, to add to their ecosystem, to add to the Encode ecosystem, to just basically build something that is going to be amazing. Sorry, I'm just continuing letting in a whole bunch of latecomers. So what makes the Tezos Hackathon so special is the unlimited support that you'll get from Tezos, from a technical side, if you join their Discord, and then from us, from our side, just the little details of how everything runs, how to submit properly, what to build, we're here to help you and help you understand what is going on, what's the best projects to aim at, maybe what's the best challenge to aim at for your skill set. And in the Tezos Hackathon, there are going to be tons of amazing challenges. Tezos have been such generous partners with the prizes that they have set and the challenges that they have set. So it's a really exciting an exciting hackathon that's going to take place. So a little word about what Encode is and what we are. Basically, Encode is a Web3 education community, learning and building together through fantastic programs with leading protocols such as Tezos. So to make it a bit simpler for you, basically, we're an educational community, and we're here to run a whole bunch of programs, from boot camps to education series to hackathons to accelerators, and to make to basically grow the Web3 community. Together, we're here to run programs such as boot camps, accelerators, hackathons, and education series. And through us, you're going to grow in a big community together. And so we're adding some new people to our community today, and we also welcoming. I see a ton of people in the cohort that we've seen before. So it's good to have you back, and it's good to welcome the new members of the community. Some important dates just to touch on. Obviously, early registrations are open until the 13th of April. We'll admit a couple extra registrations until the 20th of April. The submission date is the 15th of May. And we normally kind of say the submissions are literally 11:59 in your own time zone. So you've got right until the death to submit your projects. The judging period then starts. And they'll run from the 15th of May to the 2nd of June. And then we'll have our finale and prize giving on the 2nd of June, where probably around 10 projects will be invited to the finale, and we'll pitch to a bunch of judges. And then from there, we'll decide who the winners of the various challenges are. And how does a hackathon work? This is always just a general question. I'm sure many of you have been involved in a hackathon, many of you haven't. So I'll make this as quick and as broad as possible. But a hackathon is basically I would say aimed at two things. It's aimed at learning how to work on a protocol such as Tezos, but on top of that, it's also building on a protocol such as Tezos. And so it's kind of combining the both. And we always say in a hackathon that you've got to come out of it with a little bit of code, and that would be the most important thing in the hackathon. So maybe for you, you're here and you want to target some challenges, you want to make some good money. Some of you want to kind of show off your projects and maybe start a successful startup. Others are here just to learn. And so the main key thing is to come away with a bit of code base and a little bit of coding in your project, and that would be the main success as a hackathon. For our kind of structure, it's very flexible. It's a 4-week hackathon. A lot of you have full-time jobs, a lot of you are students, so it's kind of aimed at helping you. It's a very flexible setup, that the hackathon with the 4-week hackathon. So going back to the flexibility that we have, a lot of hackers leave it to the last minute and then submit a whole bunch of projects at the end. What I'd suggest is working on it little by little, and then once you get to a certain place in 4 weeks, you're able to submit a fairly decent project that will hopefully win you some sort of prizes or just be a really good launch pad for you as well. And then I think we're going to hand over quick to Jantine for a little quick word from the Tezos ecosystem.
Here I am. Thank you, Jake, so much. Thank you as well for introducing the program. My name is Jantine. I'm part of the Tezos ecosystem. In the Tezos ecosystem, there are a lot of entities that have a supporting role. I'm from an entity called TZ Connect, and we are actively here to help you as well in this hackathon. And we are very excited actually that this hackathon is happening because in the Tezos ecosystem, we're welcoming at the moment a lot of new talents. We're looking forward to support projects, not only in the hackathon, but also beyond. The hackathon itself, it's actually aimed for, if you say, okay, I'm new to Tezos, nice thing is that you can actually take the small bounties in order to learn to earn, we call this one. And as well, then if you want to make a small dApp, there's a nice track for that. And actually, if you're really ambitious, we also say, please welcome. That's why we have the disrupt all the things, that you can lay the foundations for actually maybe a bigger project. And also, like what I mentioned before, because we actually are really, really looking forward to support projects along the way. There is this accelerator that comes after the 4 weeks hackathon, where the best 10 projects actually get more support. And then also what Jake also mentioned, we have a Discord that you can always ask us for questions. We're happy to help. We're really looking forward to see many projects coming to life. So very happy as well with Encode organizing this together with us. So thank you so much, Jake, and thank you so much everyone here for participating. We're really looking forward to kickstart this. So thanks all.
Lovely, thank you so much. I think it's such a privilege for us to work with you and to work with the whole Tezos ecosystem. So thank you so much for being here. So jumping back to the slides to give you a quick overview of the running of all the events for the next kind of 4 weeks and the judging period after that. We'll quickly touch on the Tezos Challenges. With your hack pack that you received, or just on the Encode website, you can probably find out a bit more details about this. I'm just going to kind of run over it for you, just so you get an understanding and a feel, and hopefully this excites you a little bit as well, just to kind of see what's ahead. All the challenges will be live straight after the launch event. That's obviously quite crucial for the learn to earn track as well. Tezos, as I said, have been such generous partners, with $50,000 in Tez up for grabs. So quickly touching on the learn to earn track. So basically you can earn Tez while gaining hands-on development experience within the Tezos ecosystem, and this is kind of aimed at everyone, but it's really, we always love a learn to earn track. It's kind of, for me, probably my favorite challenges within hackathons. It really kind of kind of emphasizes what us as Encode want to do, and that's kind of teach people how to get onto different protocols. And a protocol like Tezos is somewhere where you really want to be. So set up an NFT contract with the automated minting of tokens with Peppermint. Write down and deploy a simple smart contract using LIGO, and the prizes are, there's $50 in Tez up for grabs for the first 50 submissions in both categories. If you need any help with this, please feel free to book a call with me, and I can kind of run you through what to do, or I can hand over to Tezos, or just ask them on their Discord, and they'll be more than happy to help. Moving on to the next challenge. This is the small but great challenge. And this is build a simple dApp on the Tezos technology stack with a clear goal. The prize is up for grabs. First place, $5,000 in Tez. Second prize, $2,500 in Tez. Third prize, $1,000 in Tez. And there's, for honorable ideas, there is an opportunity for 3 teams to win $5,000 in Tez. Yeah, moving on to the big daddy, the last challenge. This is where it's going to be tested, I think, as a dev, but I think it's going to be really rewarding if you do submit a project in this challenge. And this is disrupt all the things track. This is about laying the foundations of a major Tezos-based project and show us what you are truly capable of. This track is intended for teams with a disruptive vision, to showcase a POC or an MVP of their dream Web3 product. A whopping 20,000 Tez up for grabs. Second place, there's 10,000 Tez dollars up for grabs. And third place, there are 5,000 Tez dollars up for grabs. Moving on to the opportunities that might come about post hackathon or during the hackathon, to be honest. I think the main kind of thing, the opportunity that's going to come is building on Tezos and learning a new skill. And I think it's always good to have kind of a learning mindset and going about learning new skills. And this hackathon is going to give you a great opportunity to do it through the workshops, and also just through working and through the technical support you get. And also non-technical support you get, to be honest. If you make it through to a finale, you kind of work with a design team to kind of help you out a little bit on building on really good slides and pitch decks, and how to pitch properly to investors as well, and to judges. So there's a whole ton of new skills that you're able to learn. And then I think one thing we always say at Encode is once you go through a sort of a hackathon, you become an ambassador for Web3. And yeah, this is kind of, you now can say you've done a hackathon, and you can say that you're massively involved now within the Web3 community and the Web3 space. If you are a really good dev and you show really good skills, or you want a job, or you're looking for a job, we have a kind of recruitment team within Encode as well. We've got a wonderful head of talent. Her name's Laura. She's transitioned over from Web2, and she is she'll have a call with you and kind of help you maybe get a job within blockchain, within the Web3 space. And then finally, the other opportunity that arises is getting funding and getting grants. Obviously, if you do well, you'll get prizes within the hackathon, but also it's a launch pad for future startups. We've had, quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, Vanessa, around 50, 60 startups coming through Encode, and that have gone on to be successful through hackathons. And that's kind of, one of you are most probably going to be that successful startup coming through the Tezos Hackathon. And that's something that's really exciting. And through this, you'll get a launch pad through Tezos and through Encode. Yeah, so there's a ton of opportunities available post hackathon. Just some frequently asked questions. And there we go. Kitty's also emphasized that there are quite a few people, several people who found their way in the Tezos ecosystem through hackathons as well. So, I mean, jobs come about through hackathons. Hackathons are an exciting place. It's a buzz, it's energy, it's adrenaline. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event and a program. So who can take part? Anyone can take part. Obviously, if you've got a little bit of technical experience, that always helps, but you can always join and have no technical experience, and then find a team with technical experience. This has happened on numerous occasions. And there we go. Do I need a team? No, you don't need a team. You can either build on your own or you can build with a team. So it's a mixture. How to get teams, that's something we always asked. There's going to be a little channel on our Discord on Find a Teammate, and through there you just kind of post, hi, I'm Jake, this is kind of my skill set and this is what I'm looking to build. Anybody want to join me? Or I'm looking to join a team, this is what I can offer. And if that doesn't work, just ping me and I'll kind of match make you with another hacker. There is technical support through Tezos on their Discord and through Encode on our Discord under the technical questions channel, sorry. And where does all the organization happen? It's all on Discord. So we'll ping you with emails maybe for major events, but generally everything happens through Discord. I would definitely stick on Discord. If you've got any questions, if you go, Jake, what I do here, and you just send it on the Discord channel, I'll answer it hopefully straight away. If I can't answer it, someone within Encode will answer it. Can I enter an existing project? Yes, you can. Just as long as it hasn't raised any significant funds. What I own, do I own what I build? Yes, whatever you build, it's yours. You keep your code base, you keep your repositories, you keep everything. Can I do more than one challenge? Yes, we definitely encourage this. We always the easy challenge or the first try, learn to earn challenge is something that I encourage everyone to do and get a grip of how to build on Tezos and on Tezos Protocol. So the upcoming events, we've got a technical workshop on the 21st of April. Then we have an ideation workshop, which is basically aimed at getting a bunch of ideas together. Maybe you've got an idea that you already have and you want to check that it's going to be good and it's going to be something positive to build, and you come there and you can ask a couple of questions. Maybe you don't have an idea and you need some sort of creative juices to be added to your dev knowledge. And that would be a good place to come. And then finally, we get a front-end workshop on the 28th of April, which I'm sure you all know what that entails. But moving on to kind of the mentorship that is offered through the hackathon, I think this is what really is going to set any other hackathon that you have done. This is where you'll see the real kind of the difference being within an Encode hackathon and a Tezos hackathon is the mentorship. As we said, the mentorship through the technical questions, but also the mentorship just from Encode. We've run a ton of hackathons. We've seen a ton of projects. We know what works. We know what doesn't work. We know where things need to be improved. So and the mentorship is pretty much 24 hours as well. So we've got a US-based team, and we've got some great program managers on there, and they will help you if you're in the US. If you're not in the US and Europe-based, we've also got a whole team there. We've currently got a team in Malaysia as well. So we're pretty spread out everywhere. I'm just going to quickly answer Sid's question. How do you determine the first 50 projects for the first challenge submission? Is early submission possible? No, it's not possible. After this event happens, that's when the challenges will go live. So nothing's live currently. And the first 50, literally, we've got kind of like our database, and we'll come through on there and we'll be easily able to identify who the first 50 are. So don't worry about that. And where can we find the criteria for the project's evaluation? That is not available of yet. I'm sure we can hop on a call and I can kind of tell you generally what the judges are looking for. Yeah, so right now I can't give you that, but I'll be able to, if you hop on a call, be able to give you that. But if you look in your hack packs, kind of all the details are there. Obviously judges have certain criteria when we get to a finale stage, and when we get to kind of just the general submission and reviewing of the submissions, we kind of, Tezos will review it. I'm sure someone from Encode might help out and review it as well. And through there, you've got to just align to what the challenges that are set. And from there, sorry about that. And from there, we'll be able to kind of review your project. And if it doesn't align with what the challenge says, then obviously your project might not be valid. Sorry, let's just hop on some more questions. Can someone share the link for Peppermint? I think that's already been shared on the Discord chat. Will there be an ideation workshop? Yes, there will be. There we go. Vanessa's answered it already. Thank you. And there, Michelle's just said the GitHub peppermint link. So what's next? What is next for you to join? As you have heard, Discord is of utmost importance. So please get on that ASAP. If you're not going to get on that, just look in the chat so far. Vanessa will have sent it as a link in the Zoom chat. If not, I'm sure she'll send it now again quickly. Find a teammate if you want a teammate. Same thing, that is all done on Discord. Join the workshops, register for the workshops, come to the workshops. If your goal is to learn, come to the workshops. If your goal is to win a prize, come to the workshop so you can kind of see what is really wanted from the challenges, and what is wanted from the judges, and what is wanted from the Tezos ecosystem. And then get building. That's the most important thing. Get some code, and get coding. And a massive thank you from Encode, and a massive thank you, I'm sure, from the Tezos ecosystem for being here today. And please join the Discord, and we'll open the floor to any questions. You can either type it in the chat, or if you want, you can raise your hand as well. I guess some general tips that I can give you would be just from a general perspective is please book a call with me. I'm going to send my kind of Calendly invite on the Discord straight after this. Book a call with me. Tell me what you're building. I really want to know. I can give you some advice, and kind of use all the resources possible. A lot of hackers go through a hackathon not using their resources kind of to their full potential, and I feel that that to really succeed within a hackathon, you want to be going through using all the resources available. So use Tezos's Discord, use our Discord, book a calendar call with me. Let's chat, let's get some really good projects being built. Are there any questions? Now's a great time to ask. If not, you can also just ask me on Discord. Otherwise, we'll call it there. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much. What was the greatest hackathon project you've ever seen? I think that's a tough question to answer. For me, as I said, I've got a finance background, so I'm kind of really into anything kind of DeFi, kind of anything like derivatives and fixed interest rates and loans and that type of stuff. So that type of stuff interests me. But if you are a gamer, I'm sure there's some pretty insane games that have come through. Currently, we've got Footium's been a really good project that came through one of our hackathons, and they've had a really good kind of fundraising round. That's pretty insane. I like football as well, so that was a good project for me. I don't know, Vanessa, have you seen any good projects? What would be your favorite one?
I wouldn't really point out anything specific, because like different strokes for different folks, I guess, depending on what your favorite kind of aspect of crypto is. Some people prefer gaming, some people prefer NFT projects, some people do like DeFi. So for us, what we look for when we judge projects is make sure your code is clean, the project is well thought out. When you present your project to us in your submission, be as clear as possible what the project is about, who built it, what technologies you used, what your goal was with the project. So just like make sure to present your idea in the best way possible is the best way to actually make sure we evaluate your project in the best way. That's what I would say as advice to you guys who are building in this hackathon.
So thanks, Vanessa. Vanessa's kind of the head of programming, so she's been around a lot longer than me. So she would have seen a ton of more projects. Are there any kind of more questions? Kitti, thank you for sharing the Tezos Hackathon Discord. Please join that. I'm actually on that as well. It's a really good Discord to be on, and I'm sure it's good for future hackathons as well. Are there any more questions? Otherwise, we can pretty much call it there. As Jantine mentioned, there's going to be an accelerator afterwards, which is also something maybe we can talk about. That's really exciting. That's kind of a 10-week program where we'll have 10 projects, and it's kind of will be an unbelievable launch pad for those projects, and that kind of all mini startups. That's really, really exciting. But obviously the core kind of for the next couple of weeks is this hackathon, which is going to be super exciting. Hopefully a ton of projects are going to be built, and that's kind of really, really what we want. So we're going to get coding. Is there any particular project the Tezos team would like to see? That would be one for Kitti or for Jantine.
Yeah, I'm happy to jump in. I think with the disrupt, with the disrupt all the things track, we said anything that makes the world a better place is something that we are interested in for now, because we really need that. And we can mean this as broad as they meant it in that show that this quote is coming from. And also in the past, what we really liked are projects that are, as Vanessa mentioned, they have a clean code base. There are a lot of DeFi projects popping up in the Tezos ecosystem recently, and more like metaverse and gaming related projects. So I think those are always welcome. Art is always something that is getting big in the Tezos ecosystem. So if you have ideas in the intersection of DeFi, art, gaming, that even makes the world a better place, I think that's something that we are really looking forward to see. But also just do the small tracks and start actually understanding the whole structure of the Tezos ecosystem, and then I think you will see what is needed.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kitti. Would a token economy for gaming qualify, or a plan for the big project, or does it need to be something code-based? Kitti, you can maybe answer that one as well.
Yeah, so we said that in the advanced category, we definitely require a code base. And we also prefer projects with a code base in the medium category. But there we could potentially consider really good ideas that are really well documented.
Thank you. Okay, that's pretty much it from our side. It was going to be just a kind of 30-minute launch. I think let's kind of kick off the event with a bang, and get into that learn to earn challenge. As Kitti was saying, learn about the ecosystem, and learn about how to work on the Tezos protocol. And that's kind of the real start for the next couple of weeks, and then join the workshops. They're going to be really insightful. So perfect. Thank you so much for everyone that joined. I'll probably hang around here for a little bit if you've got any more questions, but if not, please feel free to go. Can someone use Smart PY instead of? That's also another question for the Tezos ecosystem. Kitti, can you maybe answer that question?
So the first one is a legal smart contract, but in the two other tracks, of course, Smart Pi is fine as well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Let's call it there. Thank you so much to the Tezos ecosystem and the Tezos, I guess, Kitti and Jantine for being here. We really appreciate it. Vanessa, thanks for being on links. And thank you to all the hackers that are here. Let's get hacking. Let's get coding. Thank you so much.
Good luck.